I know what you're thinking. I know that big, beautiful 10-inch TFT made it over to a scooter before making it over to the GS. Welcome back to Long Way Home, everyone. The place where getting your motorcycle news is easier than explaining bike categories, but not by much. Alright, so if you live in the city and you commute, BMW wants to give you a bit more time during the day and put you on a scooter instead of inside a car. And it's not just any sort of scooter, it's their brand new electric one, the CE04. And also, they will not be making any more dinosaur juice powered city scooters from now on. So, welcome to the future, people. And if you're a millennial that rides around town on one of those tiny, irritating electric scooters, maybe consider this one. You'll look cooler, but then you'll have to obey the rules of the road. So, yin yang. Alright, let's start with the engine of the CE04, or shall we say the motor from now on because it's electric. 42 horsepower is what you get out of it, but that is only when you're busy racing other cars at traffic lights, because that is the scooter's peak power, which it only manages to output for a limited amount of time. Its continuous output, however, is only 20 horsepower. But don't let that get you down, because what you really should be interested in is the 62 Newton meters of torque, which, if BMW is to be believed, will get you from 0 to 50 kilometers per hour, which is the legal speed limit around town, in just 2.6 seconds, meaning you'll always be first off the line from a traffic light. Now, BMW has been quite clever here to make sure the CE04 is available to a larger market of customers. They will also release a 31 horsepower version. That's 10 horsepower less, but for this one you don't need to have a motorcycle license. You can ride the scooter around town or wherever you want using your car's driver's license. All of a sudden, their market base for this electric scooter has grown tremendously. For example, bored accountants that commute to work might look at the CE04 now as a viable alternative to spice up their life. People that are stuck in traffic for hours every day or that are allergic to public transport. So this is a very good way to get people into the wonderful, expensive hobby that is motorcycling. Alright, let's talk about charging for a minute. First of all, 130 kilometers or around 80 miles is what BMW quotes as the usable range of the CE04, and in all fairness, that should be more than enough for your daily city commute. 4 hours is the maximum charge time if you're charging it from your normal household plug, and the battery is also completely dead. If you, however, use a fast charger at home or in the city, then you're looking at 45 minutes for a 20 to 80% charge. All of these numbers so far seem completely acceptable. You can charge it at home at night, and if your round trip during the day is more than 130 kilometers, when you get to work, leave it plugged in and you'll have a full charge when you're finished. Creature comforts, BMW has added that huge 10-inch navigation TFT to the electric scooter. I tested that out on the new RT and it's absolutely beautiful. You can customize the display in a few different configurations, including a full navigation option as well. No Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, unfortunately, as of now. There is also a waterproof phone holder that will also wirelessly charge your phone, and under the seat there is a little cubby hole that can store your helmet or whatever else you need to put in there. More fun facts, the CE04 comes with a reverse gear, and I know you're laughing now, a reverse gear on a scooter, what were they thinking? 231 kilograms, that's how much it weighs, 510 pounds. Batteries are heavy, so good thinking on the reverse gear, otherwise people will be laughing at you trying to maneuver it around the city. And it's also got a parking brake, which is automatically activated when the side stand is put down. Your usual traction control and ABS take care of the riding aids, both with better versions of themselves as optionals like cornering ABS, and you also get 4 different riding modes: Eco, Rain, Road, and the last one, Dynamic, comes as an optional. BMW hasn't released pricing yet for the CE04, but if Motorrad Online is to be believed, in Europe it will retail for around 12,000 euros. That's with all taxes included, and being sort of the first of its kind, I was expecting this to actually be more expensive. It's not cheap, but it's also not incredibly expensive. Design-wise, nothing very much in your face. It looks like a scooter, but not an extremely futuristic sci-fi one. A more down-to-earth, but you can definitely tell it's a new design. No crazy hubless wheels here or a self-balancing technology, just a scooter. The base version comes in white with black accents, and you can upgrade that to what BMW calls Magellan Grey Metallic. It's basically accounting grey with orange accents. Commenty comments time. If you commute in the city daily, is this something that would pique your interest? Would you spend 12k on an electric scooter that you can ride with your car's driver's license? And what would you do with all of that free time that you don't spend waiting around in traffic anymore? Let us know in the comments below. Well, that's the show for today, everyone. If you've enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, and if you think you've learned something new, consider subscribing or becoming one of our patrons to help us make more of these shows. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.